Welcome to episode 126 of Business Growth School for Service Providers. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Today we are talking about a three-step strategy to convert offline leads using online marketing. And it's super easy to follow these three steps. Now, imagine you met someone at a networking event, you met someone at a friend's party, or you got introduced to someone, or like at a mastermind or at a meeting or somewhere. Now that person is your potential customer, and you want like that person as your client. But how can you do that? So follow this three-step simple strategy, and this works really well if you actually go to, let's say, industry specific events, local chamber events, networking events, or meetup events, Eventbrite events. The whole idea is that you meet so many potential customers out there. But you just don't know how to take the next step without being coming across as super salesman or pushing them, basically, right? So follow this three step simple strategy. It will help you convert the offline leads using online marketing. So this is how it works. Number one step is, of course, you have to go to the industry specific event. I mean, let's take an example. You went to a local chamber event, and there you met, there were over 60 people came, and you were able to chat with over 25 people. Out of 25 people, you know that 15 of them could be your potential customers. So that's good. Step two, what you will do, that you will either collect their business cards or email addresses out of those 15 people, and after the event you take that into the CRM. You enter that data into the CRM or an Excel sheet. Idea is to maintain that data in a coherent fashion, so it's basically at one place. So step one was to basically attend an event, or you met someone, outside an event, wherever you met someone. You collected their business card or email address because you think that they are your potential customer. Then what you did was you entered that into a CRM or an Excel sheet. Okay. Then step three, what you will do is, you will use a program called AdRoll or Google Retargeting, and there's some bunch of other programs too, but all of them help you do is one thing. When you will upload the email addresses into that system, it will start showing your ads to those specific people. Your ads will follow them. I mean, let's say if they go to CNN.com, they go to ESPN.com, the ads will be following them everywhere. They go to YouTube, they go to blogs, they go to LinkedIn, they go to a weather channel, because you have told the system that these are the email addresses which are your prospect or your potential customers, and start showing the ads to them. Now, it doesn't stop just here. What usually also happens that you can even segment the audience. So example, that you are a home renovation business. Now in home renovation you can do 15 different things. You can have a basement renovation, you can have windows, you can have roof, you can have interior exterior things. So example, if someone is you met someone and you know that they are interested in a basement renovations, so you can segment them into a basement renovation list, and you can target them with just basement renovation ads, rather than showing them roofing ads or windows ads or doors ad, because that's irrelevant to them. So the beauty is that it's not, you can go after that your potential customer, but you can go after them with a very specific targeting. And this, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have already went through it, like the last time you actually looked for a flight, and guess what happened? Everywhere you start looking for, you basically start seeing ads pertaining to that flight, and for next 2 to 3 weeks you start seeing deals everywhere, because the advertisers know, let's Expedia or Travelocity, whichever website you're using, they know that you are in the market right now to look for that specific flight. So they can show you not just any flight deals, they can show you a very specific deal on a flight you were searching for. So that's the power of retargeting, and you can basically bring in your offline leads into your online, marketing, and you can convert them effectively. Personally, how we do it is, let's say, we went out for a drink with someone, or we met someone for lunch, and then after we meet them, we identify that if they are our prospect or if they are our potential client or not. And if they are, we put them into the CRM, or that's the central database we use, and that CRM is basically connected with the retargeting software. So guess what happens? As soon as we enter the email address, that person starts seeing ads everywhere. And this strategy is such a subtle strategy that it doesn't push them. You are not on their face, but guess what happens after 7 to 10 impressions? Maybe that they're interested. They get back to you and say, hey, I mean, I saw, or basically I checked out your website, and I think that, I want to learn more about it. So this is an impressive strategy to especially go after the people who you meet offline, and you have no idea how to basically convert them. You don't want to do 3 or 4 sales meeting with them, have coffees and lunches. This is the perfect idea to skip that, and basically, in a very passive way, show your ads to them and try to build a relationship. Okay, I'll catch you tomorrow bright and early in episode 127 of Business Growth School for Service Providers. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Have a good day, guys. Make it count. Bye bye.